out of some of the most dangerous volcanoes on the entire planet? And why are so many long dormant volcanoes suddenly roaring back to life? The spectacular eruption of Mount Etna in Italy is making headlines all over the world, but it is far from alone. According to the Volcano Discovery, 35 major volcanoes either are erupting right now or have just recently erupted, and dozens of others are stirring. So what is causing this upsurge in volcanic activity? Is something strange happening inside the Earth? According to the USGS, magma is molten rock underground, and lava is molten rock that breaks through the Earth's surface. Right now, something is pouring magma up through the crust of the Earth at a number of key spots around the planet. On the island of Sicily, the giant fountains of lava that are coming out of Mount Etna can be seen 30 kilometers away. On the other side of the world, a constant stream of molten rock has been springing out of Guatemala's volcano of fire. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, a fire hose of lava has been pouring out of the Kilauea volcano since December 31st. Meanwhile, a number of large volcanoes that have been dormant for a very long time all over the world have started springing back to life. For instance, the only active volcano in India has suddenly started spewing lava and ash after being silent for 150 years. At one time, scientists would speak of dead volcanoes, but now we learn that it really isn't safe to speak of any volcano as being completely dead. So many of these long dormant volcanoes are roaring back to life, and why this is suddenly happening now is puzzling many of the experts. And as you have seen, this isn't isolated to just one or two geographic regions. It literally is happening all over the globe. Without a doubt, something definitely appears to be causing a significant increase in worldwide seismic activity. Let's talk about earthquakes for a moment. A website known as The Big Wobble recently published an article that included two extraordinary maps. The first map showed the number of major earthquakes from January 1900 to January 1917. And the second map showed the number of major earthquakes from January 2000 to January 2017. The difference between the two maps was startling to say the least. It is becoming extremely difficult to deny that something is happening to the crust of our planet, and many are becoming concerned about what we could soon experience if the level of seismic activity continues to rise. We already talked about Mount Etna, but a much greater threat in Italy appears to be awakening under the city of Naples. A massive supervolcano, Campi Flegrei, is close to a critical state, and if it erupts, the consequences will be beyond catastrophic. The following comes from the National Geographic. If that supervolcano were to fully erupt, millions could die. The skies in the northern hemisphere would be darkened for months, and the resulting volcanic winter would cause famines all around the globe. And the same things could be said about the supervolcano that is awakening in North Korea as well. In the United States, we should be watching the volcanoes on the West Coast for signs of trouble. Someday, Mount Rainier will erupt, and the horror that this will mean for the Northwest is beyond anything that I could possibly put into words for you right now in this video. We live at a time when our planet is becoming increasingly unstable, and a major disaster could change all of our lives in a single moment. Just because our lives have been somewhat normal for an extended period of time does not mean that they will always be this way, and those that are ignoring the rumblings of our planet do so at their own peril. What do you think? Is there something happening inside the Earth that is causing these volcanoes to erupt? Leave your comments below this video. Thanks for watching.